The circaid reduction kit consists of 4 components that can be used individually or in combinations: the lower leg, the knee, the upper leg, and the foot. We already applied the lower leg and knee component. We will now continue with the upper leg component. The upper leg component consists of 2 pieces: a large body portion that has numbers printed along the top and bottom edge, and a smaller spine portion. Separate the 2 pieces from one another and lay them out flat so that the number markings along the bottom and top edge of the body portion face up. Disengage the bottommost band to view all of the number markings along the bottom edge. Do not flip the spine portion upside down. If the patient's measurements exceed the number markings on the body piece, locate the provided extension. Attach the extension to the body piece at the 80 and 70 centimeter number markings and secure the hook tabs. Using the 15 centimeter above the patella circumference measurement first, place the bottom left edge of the spine portion on top of the corresponding number marking along the bottom edge of the body portion. Repeat this step with the top left edge of the spine portion for the largest upper thigh circumference measurement. Once the top and bottom spine tabs have been secured, adjust the center spine tab to create a smooth curve. Each patient's leg measurements will produce different spine angles. The component may not lay flat once the spine has been set. This is to be expected when dealing with more extreme measurements, resulting in extreme spine angles. If there is a large difference between the 2 circumferences, the spine may not reach both the bottom and top edge of the body piece. In this case, center the spine. With the spine in place, fold over the smaller piece. Cut the excess material from the body portion, leaving approximately 5 centimeters of overlap. When dealing with more extreme spine angles, excess material is expected to be sticking out beyond the top of the spine portion. Using the top of the spine portion as a guide, cut off the excess material. If accidental removal of the spine tab is a concern, place the white hook tabs along the edge of the spine where the patient feels the spine needs reinforcing. Or trace around the spine tabs with a permanent marker for easy reapplication. Designate the component for the right or left leg by marking it with a permanent marker in the appropriate location. Ensure that there are no wrinkles in the undersleeve. Align the component with the top edge just below the groin. The black side of the material should face the skin. Unroll the 2 top bands and loosely secure them to the outside to anchor it in place. This enables you to easily raise or lower the component for correct positioning. Be sure not to tuck the bands under the component. The hook tabs should never make contact with the skin or undersleeve. If the component is too long for the patient, it can be trimmed by 3 centimeters. Trim along the indicated cut line on the black side of the material. Trim both the body and the spine portion. Once the component is anchored in place, unroll the bottom 2 bands and secure the bottom band to the outside. While holding the second band, detach the next band. Secure the second band and continue this process with the other bands going up the leg. The component should lay flat and wrinkle-free against the leg. Adjust each band to a firm and comfortable compression level. ensure that the bands are placed in an alternating order. Once all bands are secured, inspect the component for any gaps or creases. Adjust the bands as necessary. The bands should be pulled to a firm but comfortable tension to provide therapeutic compression within the tolerance level of the patient. The tension measuring card can be used to identify and record the appropriate tension settings. It's not required to have all bands set to the same tension level. If more than one level of tension is appropriate for treatment, use the BTS card to identify and record the appropriate tension levels. To do so, line up the black triangle of the card with one of the BTS lines on the band. Note where the second BTS line lines up with the card's tension level. This will allow the patient to safely repeat the settings on his own. Record the tension setting for each band, so the patient can easily repeat the process and ensure it is donned to the same or higher tension. Once the correct tension is set, using the BTS card, you may fold the top part of the undersleeve over the top edge of the component. The bottom edge of the undersleeve may be rolled over the bottom edge if desired. If parts of the leg require additional support or a gap between components, use the reduction kit shelf strap as needed. The shelf strap can be customized into as many as 3 different straps. Once cut to meet the patient's needs, attach the provided tabs to both ends of the strap and secure it to the outside of the component. To remove the component, detach all bands starting with the top band. Fold each band back onto itself to keep the hook tabs link-free. To ensure a perfect fit for the reapplication, make sure not to detach any of the spine tabs.